everyone. I'm making a special dessert for my son's birthday. Well, birthday was Friday, but we're having dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to do a special, easy dessert that you can make up. You need 24 ice cream sandwiches, and just your regular size ice cream sandwiches. You need a couple of tubs of Cool Whip or whipped topping. And here I have crushed up 4 Skor bars and 4 Crispie Crunch, or you can use, in the US you can probably use Heath and Butterfingers. And then you need a bottle of caramel sauce and a bottle of chocolate sauce. The first thing I'm going to do, and it takes the most time, is unwrapping all these ice cream sandwiches. And then I got like a 9x13 pan. Works better, I forgot to get it, was like a lasagna pan, the little deeper ones. So I'm just going to unwrap these and put them down in a layer on the bottom. I'm just going to go like line up side by side. Apparently Kelly's going to watch me and supervise. And I put a layer of parchment down because this is one of my better pans and I really don't want it scratched when we go to cut it. So I meant to grab a lasagna pan at the dollar store and I forgot yesterday. So we do it for what we have, right? And it might not take quite the 24 depending on your size of pan. You play around with it. If you want to make a smaller one, then you know, use 12 sandwiches and 1 thing of Cool Whip. The handy part, if you have any of the crushed chocolate bars left over, they're handy to keep around to just sprinkle on and make yourself a little ice cream, a little treat. I've almost got the bottom covered. This one I'm going to have to trim a little bit to fit in the pan. So I'm just going to take a knife and get a plate here and cut a little bit off. And no, Callie, it's not for doggies. And then sometimes you have a little extra space around the edges, so I just usually, a little space around the top there. I just take one of the extra ice cream sandwiches and just cut it into slivers to fit in there. I don't want it sliding all over when I make the next layer. I got some space at the other end. Maybe I'll move you little guys a little closer. Sorry about that. So you can see what I'm doing here. I made you cockeyed, oh well. I'm being a rookie on this one, aren't I? There we go. So I got a little space still here and a little bit at the end, so I'll take another one because I've only gone through the one box so far. It's a piddly part, but it's better. You have all the little edges filled. Almost there. And I know you get different flavor ice cream sandwiches. You want to try that out? Go for it. So I've got the bottom filled in. Next thing I'm going to do is take some Cool Whip. You take that and you spread a layer on top of the ice cream sandwiches. And you go however thick as you want. I gotta be careful here because my pan's not as deep as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. We'll work it out. I'll write what you need too in the description so you can have an idea. And if you're not fond of Cool Whip, you could probably get some just vanilla ice cream and let it soften and then spread it on. So we got a layer of Cool Whip. So we got ice cream sandwiches, Cool Whip, and then I'm going to take my crushed Skor and Crispie Crunch. Or like I said, you could use Heath and Butterfingers. One's like a toffee, and the other one is like a peanut butter crunchy bar. So whatever you have available, you can experiment. Okay. This is such an easy recipe. You can do whatever you like. Play around with it. Great for a barbecue. My boys happen to like it for their birthdays quite often, so try to get a little even layer. A little heavy in spots. I'll just try to even it out. So I got that chocolate bar on there, and then I'm going to take my caramel sauce, and I'm just going to drizzle it back and forth. Try to get a little bit all over. And then we're going to do the same with the chocolate sauce. This is brand new, so they run quite easily. Sometimes when they come out of the fridge, if you're trying to use up some, it's a little harder. Okay, so that's the first layer, and then we just repeat. So you could change the direction if you wanted to. This one's going to be a little bit higher than my pan, but oh well. I have to be careful when I cover it, because then this will go in the freezer for overnight, because for dinner tomorrow. It depends on your pan. You might not need all 24. I'm just going to push them on there. You don't want to squish them down too hard. Note to self, keep the foil up on your pan next time. I knew I needed it. I just didn't put it on my list. I think I have to eat the leftovers. Get little bits of ice cream bar leftovers. And like I said, you can keep your crushed chocolate bar stuff and use it for another your bowl ice cream or whatever. I'm going to put that one there because I'm going to have to cut and trim around the edges again. The ice cream sandwiches are kind of have the ice cream on the inside and the cookie on the chocolate cookie on the outside. I'm going to have to trim a lot of it because I changed direction here. Might be able to get that in there. Might be able to. Yeah. Squish it in there. A little less to trim. And we're going to have to. I'm going to have to at the end. Fill in the blanks. Looks like I need one more half. It did take about 23. Oops. A little bit more. that filled, and then we're going to take the Cool Whip and repeat. So my baby boy turned 24 on Friday, last Friday. Unfortunately, he was scheduled to work, but then he wasn't feeling well, so it didn't end up going in, but it wasn't a good day to celebrate, so we'll make it a good day tomorrow. Put the pot of chili on in the morning. Dessert's going to be already made. So this is like here is you don't need quite 2 things of Cool Whip. I just do this a little thinner here and save my other Cool Whip. I don't know how it looks, eh? Just a little bit more. Sorry, it's an interruption. So I spread it out so I only use 1 Cool Whip for now. So then we have another layer of the Skor and Crispie Crunch, or chocolate, whatever chocolate you're using. You spread that out. Try not to sprinkle it on the floor. The dog's trying to get it now. Just trying to even it out a bit. It's a little bit over all the spots. I don't have too big a bare spots. Then we're going to go back over with the syrup. Doesn't matter what order you do the syrup, but I did caramel first the first time, and caramel second the second time. Oops, come on. Oops, big blob there. Oh. And just as much or as little as you want. And there we go. It took me less than 15 minutes to do that. Like I said, quick and easy. And special occasion or not. Just if you want to do something special for yourself. Now we just call it the ice cream sandwich dessert. Some people call it ice cream lasagna. Call it whatever you want. I call it delicious. Enjoy. Bye for now.